I'm gonna try to make this review short, but I should have been done this. I should have been done this. And the fact that I'm doing the spoiler free review and not the spoiler review. Oh my gosh. Just doing something real quick. All right. Can't believe I'm doing this, but this is the spoiler free review, by the way. I'm gonna try and make this short because I'm gonna explain a lot of stuff about this movie in my spoiler review. But I'm just gonna tell you up front. I like the movie, but for the film that was supposed to be the finale of the whole entire Jurassic franchise, I was just disappointed, you know? Like, I was just disappointed. Like, it's not really anything that's special. It's not really that special of a movie. Like, it really just feels like a normal Jurassic movie and not the finale of the film. Like like I had a feeling. Like I already knew, yes, they're coming out with an extended cut, but I already knew that there are some scenes cut. Cause for one, it was, for one, there was not really that much dinosaur action. I mean, there was a decent amount of action, but there was not really like that much dinosaur action going on. Two, I heard that there are some scenes that are supposed to be in this film were cut out. Like literally, I cannot even begin to talk about some subplots that just took over what was supposed taking over what was supposed to be a movie about dinosaurs roaming around the world, but instead we don't even like we don't even like get enough. Like I would have liked it if those were just subplots, but not literally taking over what was supposed to be the point of the movie. The point of the movie was supposed to be about dinosaurs roaming around the earth. It was supposed to be us asking. It was supposed to be about whether dinosaurs and humans should coexist, which we already know the answer is no. But instead, we focus on two subplots that don't even have anything to do with dinosaurs. Two fucking subplots that had nothing to do with dinosaurs. Honestly, I never thought I said this, but after this movie, just, just don't even make. I don't want. I never thought I said this, but this has to be the last movie. Like they need, like this has to be the last movie. Literally, if this is what you could do in the finale, then what was supposed to be the finale, then just don't even make more movies at this point, please. Because at that point, you're just milking the franchise. At that point, you're just milking it. You're just milking it. Like literally, this was supposed to be your movie. This would have been my favorite film of the year if they have just focused on dinosaurs, put in dinosaurs that we wanted to see. The Spinosaurus. Again, I'm gonna talk about that in the spoiler review, but but literally, we spend most of the movie not around the world, but Biosyn. And we focus on those two subplots that have nothing to do with dinosaurs. We get a couple of dinosaurs here and there to try to distract us from analyzing what's truly this piece of shit movie. Like it's like they would know that we know that we're onto them. We're onto them. What they're putting in this plot, what they're putting in this bullshit plot. Biosyn, the two subplots. The point of this, like, it's the plot of this movie. Yes, the trailers were misadvertising, by the way. Like when I saw like the Deerozanosaurs, whatever the big claw monster is called, and like attacking Claire in like the swamp. I actually thought that that was like a swamp around the world, not the swamp in a sanctuary. Like we get two subplots in a sanctuary. Those three reasons are the reason why this movie is. I mean, it's not trash. It's not a bad movie. In fact, it's kind of a good movie. You could say that. I mean, not good. It's okay. It's decent. It is decent movie, but these three things are what's holding it back. You know what? Fuck it. I've seen other people talk about this in their non-spoiler reviews. The two subplots. Y'all seen the movie by now. This the locust subplot and the clone girl Macy. The Macy clone girl subplot, which I already hated in Fallen Kingdom. I'm just here to tell you. I'm gonna like you know how in my other Jurassic reviews I go over the things I like and the things that I dislike, and then I give my final like verdict. Here, I'm just gonna tell you why this movie was decent but disappointing at the same time. Like it's really decent but underwhelming. Like I cannot do this. Like I really just don't want them to make another. Like they're probably not gonna listen because I think they said that they're gonna do more, but I really hope that this one is actually the final one. Like I really hope they realize that what they've done to this beloved franchise is despicable. Thanks to Fallen Kingdom and now Dominion. Like really, the only good one out of this Jurassic World trilogy is the first one. It's the first Jurassic World in 2015. Like, like if y'all seen my trailer reaction or my prologue video, which by the way, speaking of prologue, speaking of the prologue, if y'all seen the movie, y'all gonna feel like y'all been played. Y'all gonna feel betrayed. Cause hell, I'm gonna say this right now. That prologue that's on YouTube is better than this movie alone. It's not even a spoiler. They cut the prologue out. It's not really a spoiler. Spoiler. They really just cut the prologue out. If they had kept the prologue in, if they had just kept the prologue in, then they would have already kept the prologue and those extended stuff that we were supposed to be getting in the extended cut. If they had just kept those in, this movie would have actually been good to me. Just keep the prologue and those extended stuff, and this movie would have been freaking. I would this movie would still be decent. It would not even be disappointing at that point. It would still be decent. It would not be. It will still be underwhelming, but it'll be decent though. It'll be passable. Heck, that Battle of the Rock short film, they could have at least put that in this movie as well. Just put all those in this movie, and we would have had a, a decent, close close to good film. Like I really don't mind the subplots and the Biosyn sanctuary. Like you could really, like, in fact, you could keep those, but I would have literally not have them be like the main movie. Like have like 70% of the movie be about dinosaurs around the fucking world, and 30% of the movie be about the three things that drag this film down: the Bowson, the Macy subplot, and the Locust subplot. Be the 30% of the movie. Not literally the full movie. Don't misadvertise us with your shit. That's the main reason why this movie is disappointing. Because it's misadvertising. They know what we are trying to see. Which is why they're trying to release that extended cut now. Because they're trying to release that extended cut now because they know that we're on to them. They know that we are on, like, we are like so fed up with them making this like ruining the point of this franchise. They know that we're fed up with them. Like literally, Fallen Kingdom was the whole reason why Fallen Kingdom to begin with was to set up this movie instead of being its own film that stand out on its own. And guess what? We would have to wait 4 years only to watch a movie about Locust and the clone girl with a couple of dinosaurs here and there to try to fool us, to try to be like, oh hey, you're still watching Jurassic World. Oh yeah, and the old cast. Which, by the way, they were good in this film. Don't get me wrong, the OG cast, but some of their interactions were pretty damn odd. Some of their interactions were fucking odd. They were not. Sorry, I'm just looking outside. There are times where it feels like they don't even like want. There are times where it feels like they don't even want to like talk to each other. Like there are times it just feels weird. It doesn't feel like, oh, they're back and they're combining with the new cast to finally discover. I would have preferred it if all the characters were coming together to like come up with some plan to like, stop the dinosaurs or Biosyn. I don't know. I'm gonna do a rewrite of this film because I'm gonna do a rewrite of this movie because there is just so many things missing, and there's just so many things you can easily do to fix this movie. Like, for one, keep the cast, because I'll admit the characters in this movie pretty likable. They're good. The characters in this movie are good. I'll admit that. But have a better script. Have the point of the movie be about fucking dinosaurs roaming around the fucking world. Basically, have it be Planet of the Apes, but with dinosaurs. For one, I'm not saying this should be a dark, serious movie, but I'll have there be some serious moments. Like, take some stuff a little bit more serious. And also, speaking of the dinosaurs, for one, I'll have them be the main point of the movie, which literally every Jurassic movie should be. Not about fucking humans. Hook. But have the movie be about dinosaurs roaming around the earth. But some of the dinosaurs in this movie, they were pretty good. I like the new dinosaurs. For one, I like even though they were underutilized, and I would have liked a fight scene, but I like the Velociraptor pack and the action scene where they're chasing Owen. I like that. The Giganosaurus, the Giga. There are so many things I have to say about the Giga, but I still like the Giganosaurus. In my spoiler review, I'm gonna break down that fucking Giganosaurus in this Jurassic World movie. Because there is just so many things I need to talk about with the Giga in this movie. There's just so many things I need to say. But I'm just gonna say this. The Giga should have had more time to shine. Like, yeah. But I like the big claw monster, like the claw monster that attacked Claire in the swamp, and the I like what's it called, Direzanosaurus. Hold on, where is it? Hold on, it's called Direzanosaurus. Again, I'm not really that into dinosaurs like that unless it's Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. But this dinosaur is called Direzanosaurus. Direzanosaurus. Again, y'all know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Direzanosaurus. dairy dinosaurs. I'm just gonna say that. How about this? I'm just gonna say Giga and Dairy. Yeah, the Dairy to make it sound better. Giga and Dairy, because I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of hard. It's hard saying their full name, Giga and Dairy. Anyway, I like the Dairy in this movie. Like, I actually like how, like, this is not a spoiler, but the Dairy in this movie, the Dairy, it's intimidating as hell. Like the scene with Claire. If you've seen the movie by now, the Dairy. I'll even go as far to say is the Dairy in this movie is way more scarier than the fucking Giga. How embarrassing that a herbivore is more intimidating than the what was supposed to be the main dino villain, the dino villain. Again, I'm gonna talk about that fucking Giga in my spoiler review, but there's just so many things I want to say. But I like the dinosaurs in this movie, even though they were underutilized for what was supposed to be the final Jurassic World movie. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get to my spoiler review because again, there's not really that much to say in a spoiler-free review of this movie, but I'm gonna give my final my score. Then I'm gonna get to that spoiler review because there are so many things I want to talk about. Why this movie was just disappointing. Like, I'm sorry, but I was just disappointed. I liked the movie, but I was disappointed. It's my opinion, but I'm gonna still give it a score. It's above average. I can say that. My score for Jurassic World Dominion is a 7 out of 10. Even though I was disappointed, I did say it's a decent film. It's definitely rewatchable. Like, it's for sure rewatchable. I've seen the movie 3 times now. 3 times. Heck, the first Jurassic World, I saw it like 2 times? I don't remember. I saw the first Jurassic World like 2 times. Fallen Kingdom, I remember. I saw it 1 time. I did not like that movie. Fallen Kingdom, I did not like. Jurassic World, the first one, I saw it 2 times. I really liked it. This one, on the other hand, is I saw it 3 times. So yeah, Jurassic World Dominion, 7 out of 10. It's decent but disappointing. Anyway, that's all I gotta say with this movie. Like, oh yeah, the action scenes is good. The soundtrack is forgettable. I'll say the soundtrack is forgettable. Anyway, that's all I gotta say right now. The visuals are nice too. Oh yeah, and I love the practical effects. I'm gonna talk about that in the spoiler review. But anyway, that's all I gotta say right now. So peace. Stay tuned for my stay tuned for my spoiler review. Spoiler review. I can't talk. I need speech therapy.